Hey everyone, welcome back to another video with Captain Curious. Have you ever wished you could learn something new, faster? Whether it's a language, a skill, or a subject in school. And what if I told you that science and researchers have discovered exactly how to speed that process up? Today, I'm going to share the tools, techniques, and brain hacks that can help you learn faster, smarter, and deeper. All of it backed by real research and practical enough to start using today. Let's dive in. The way most of us learn is outdated. Cramming, highlighting, rereading. These feel productive, but they rarely stick. Studies show that rereading leads to poor long-term retention. The truth is, the brain needs something else: engagement, retrieval, and spaced effort. I learned that the hard way during my 11th grade of school. I struggled a lot with my biology exam, spent hours rereading my notes and highlighting everything, thinking I was preparing well, but on the day of the test, my mind just froze. I couldn't recall half of what I studied. I even felt stupid, but that experience taught me that effort doesn't always equal effectiveness. Later, when I tried active recall and spaced repetition, I actually remembered what I learned and felt way more confident. Active recall is simple but powerful. Instead of just reviewing your notes or rereading a chapter for the 5th time, you close the book and challenge yourself. What do I actually remember? Can I explain it without looking? It feels harder than passive studying, and that's exactly why it works. That mental struggle is where learning actually happens. It's like lifting weights for your brain. Each time you try to recall information from memory, you're literally strengthening the neutral pathways that store it. The more you practice retrieving knowledge, the easier it becomes to find it when you need it, like during exams or real-life situations. You don't need anything fancy to get started. Flashcards are a classic for a reason, especially for definitions or terms. You can also quiz yourself. Write down everything you know about a topic from memory, or try teaching it out loud to an imaginary class. Even better, try explaining it to a friend or recording yourself. The key is this: don't just look at information. Interact with it, recall it, work with it. That's how it sticks. Here's where learning gets smarter, not harder. See, your brain is amazing, but it's not a perfect storage device. It forgets things over time, and that's completely normal. But it doesn't forget everything at once. It follows something called the forgetting curve. This curve shows that we start forgetting new information just hours after we first learn it. That sounds discouraging, but it's actually the key to learning better. Because if we review material right before we're about to forget it, we reset the curve and remember it longer each time. This is the magic behind spaced repetition. Instead of cramming all at once, you space out your reviews, maybe on day 1, day 3, day 7, then day 14. Each review feels a little harder, but that's what strengthens your memory. Over time, the info moves from short-term storage into long-term memory. The best part? You can start today with nothing but paper flashcards or a notes app. It's about reviewing the right thing at the right time, and definitely not more time. The Feynman technique is one of my favorite methods. Named after Richard Feynman, a Nobel Prize-winning physicist known for his ability to explain complex ideas in simple terms. This technique is powerful and surprisingly simple. Here's how it works. You take a topic you want to understand, and you try to explain it as if you're teaching it to a 12-year-old, or someone with no background in the subject. No jargon, no shortcuts, just plain, clear language. And here's the magic. If you hit a point where you stumble, forget, or start using complicated words to cover up gaps, boom, that's the area you need to revisit. That struggle isn't a failure, it's the best part. It shows you exactly where your understanding breaks down. You then go back to your notes, refine your explanation, and try again. It forces you to simplify and clarify, which is the real test of understanding. If you can't teach it, you don't really get it yet. And that's okay. This method helps you get there. Feynman himself used it to learn everything from physics to biology. It's a favorite among med students, science educators, and even people prepping for tough interviews. So next time you're studying, try this. Pretend you're the teacher. Write it out. Speak it aloud. or even record a voice note of your explanation. It turns passive studying into active learning, and it works. Want to go deeper? One of the most underrated tricks is using visuals. This is called dual coding. It means combining words with images, diagrams, or symbols to engage different parts of your brain. Instead of just reading a definition, draw a quick sketch. Use flowcharts, mind maps, or even simple doodles. Why? Because your brain processes visual information differently and more efficiently. When you pair an image with a concept, you're creating two memory paths instead of one. That means better understanding and better recall. Now here's another powerful method: interleaving. Instead of studying one subject in a long block like doing only biology all day, you mix it up. You switch between subjects or topics. Maybe 20 minutes of biology, then 20 minutes of chemistry, then math, then back. It feels a bit chaotic at first. Your brain has to work harder to recall information when it's mixed, and that extra effort leads to stronger learning. Studies show interleaving improves long-term retention and helps you apply what you've learned in different contexts. So don't just study harder, study smarter. Add visuals, mix up your topics, and let your brain do what it's best at: making connections. Here's the truth: you can't learn fast if your brain is tired. It doesn't matter how good your study technique is. If your body and mind are drained, your brain won't absorb or retain information effectively. Sleep is one of the most underrated learning tools we have. Studies consistently show that getting between 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep helps consolidate memory. That means your brain is literally sorting, filing, and strengthening everything you learned during the day while you sleep. It's like hitting save on your knowledge. Now let's talk movement. Physical activity isn't just for your body, it's rocket fuel for your brain. When you exercise, even lightly, your brain releases something called brain-derived neurotrophic factor, or BDNF. Think of BDNF as fertilizer for your brain cells. It strengthens connections, grows new ones, and makes learning easier and faster. Even a 15-minute walk, some stretching, or exercising around your room can give your brain a boost. And finally, don't forget your mind's emotional state. If you're anxious, distracted, or overwhelmed, learning becomes much harder. That's where mindfulness comes in. Practicing just a few minutes of mindful breathing, journaling, and praying or meditation helps calm your nervous system, increase focus, and improve your ability to stay present. It doesn't have to be complicated, just close your eyes, breathe in deeply, and focus on now. So yes, learning faster isn't only about what you do at your desk. It's also about how you sleep, move, and care for your mind. Treat your brain like an athlete would treat their body, and it will reward you with better performance. Here's how to put it all together. Start with curiosity. Break down what you want to learn. Use active recall. Space your sessions. Teach it back. Add visuals and mix topics. Track your progress. And don't forget sleep, food, and breath. Learning faster isn't magic, it's a system, and you can build it. Learning is one of the most human things we do. With the right strategies, it becomes not just easier but joyful. If this helped you, hit like, subscribe, and share with a friend who's learning something new. You've got this. Now, go teach someone what you just learned. And until next time, stay curious and stay safe out there.